A single piece of candy. A quiet gesture. And suddenly, an entire arena held its breath. At Tencent Video All-Star Night 2025, Liu Yuning did something so small, yet so tender, that fans around the world felt their hearts melt in real time. This wasn't scripted. This wasn't staged. And that's exactly why it hit so deep. Tencent Video All-Star Night 2025 was supposed to be about trophies, gowns, flashing cameras, and carefully rehearsed smiles. But in the middle of all that spectacle, something unexpected happened. Liu Yuning sat among the audience, surrounded by lights and celebrities, when his eyes shifted, quietly, toward Zhao Lusi. No dramatic zoom. No exaggerated reaction. Just a look of gentle awareness. Then came the moment no one anticipated. Liu Yuning leaned slightly toward a staff member and politely asked for candy. Not for himself. For her. Seconds later, he passed the candy to Zhao Lusi. No words needed. Just a soft smile. Just warmth. In the background, a song about everlasting love played, almost cruel in how perfectly it matched the scene. The audience noticed. Fans online noticed. And in that instant, the glamorous award show faded into the background. Because what people were witnessing wasn't celebrity behavior. It was human instinct, care, thoughtfulness, and quiet affection. And once that clip surfaced online, there was no stopping the emotional wave that followed. The clip was only 34 seconds long, but it carried the emotional weight of an entire story. Fans replayed it again and again, not because of drama, but because of sincerity. There was no performance in Liu Yuning's eyes. No awareness of the camera. Just a natural impulse to look after someone beside him. Zhao Lusi's reaction said everything. A brief pause. A surprised smile. A softness that couldn't be faked. This wasn't about romance being declared. It wasn't about labels. It was about comfort. And that's why the reaction online exploded. Thousands of comments poured in, not screaming speculation, but expressing warmth. Why does this feel so real? This is the kind of kindness that stays with you. Even something this small can feel this deep. In an industry often criticized for artificial moments, this interaction stood out precisely because it felt untouched by intention. It wasn't loud. It didn't demand attention. It simply existed. And sometimes, that's the most powerful thing of all. Liu Yuning and Zhao Lusi have shared screens, scripts, and schedules. But what fans witnessed that night went far beyond professional alignment. This wasn't about rehearsed interaction. It wasn't about selling a story. It was about instinct. Liu Yuning didn't look around to see who was watching. He didn't pause for reaction. He simply noticed Zhao Lusi, and acted. That single movement spoke volumes. Because chemistry isn't always loud. Sometimes, it's quiet attentiveness. Zhao Lusi's response carried the same energy. No exaggerated surprise. No playful performance. Just a natural acceptance. Like this was something familiar. Fans quickly recognized that feeling. Not romance. Not performance. But comfort. Many described their dynamic as sibling-like. Others felt a gentler, deeper emotional pull they couldn't quite name. And that uncertainty is what made the moment resonate even more. Because real connections don't come with explanations. They don't need labels. They just exist, and are felt. For viewers already anticipating the story of Pearl Girl, this moment added something intangible. Not hype. Not expectation. But trust. Trust that whatever story these two tell on screen will carry authenticity. Because off-screen, they already share something real. The clip didn't explode with chaos. It spread with warmth. Timelines filled. Not with arguments or theories, but with quiet admiration. Fans didn't shout. They sighed. Comments appeared from all over the world, written in different languages, yet carrying the same emotion. This healed something in me. This is the kind of care that feels rare now. I didn't expect to cry over something so small. In a digital culture obsessed with extremes, this moment became a pause. A collective exhale. There were no forced narratives. No manufactured drama. Just appreciation for gentleness. And that's what made it powerful. Tencent Video All-Star Night 2025 showcased countless glamorous moments. But this one didn't sparkle. It glowed. No spotlight followed it. Yet it reached farther than any grand gesture that night. Because people weren't watching celebrities. They were watching humanity. In a world that often feels overwhelming, this quiet kindness reminded fans why they still care. Not just about stories on screen, but about the people behind them. This moment won't fade quickly, because it wasn't designed to impress. It didn't demand attention. It didn't ask to be remembered. And that's why it will be. Years from now, fans may forget award titles or outfits. But they'll remember this. A piece of candy. A silent exchange. A softness shared in public without performance. Liu Yuning didn't need words to show care. Zhao Lusi didn't need to respond with theatrics. Together, they reminded audiences of something deeply human. That kindness doesn't have to be loud to be meaningful. If this moment stayed with you, if it made your chest feel warm, if it slowed you down even for a second, then you already understand its power. Because some stories don't need a beginning or an ending. They only need to be felt. And once felt, they stay.